Hello and welcome to Waking Up with Depeche Mode. My name is Ray Luna, and I think I need to turn this mic up a little bit. My name is Ray Luna, and I teach little piano tutorials here on YouTube and Twitch, and then I broadcast live to Facebook for my family and friends. And this, my friends, is the epic Master and Servant from the 1984 album, Some Great Reward. Let's take a look at it. We're in the key of B flat. Let me make sure of this. Let's go to our usual. We're starting to use Depeche Mode Live Wiki here, and according to this, down in the bottom corner, B flat minor. So we have set chordy to D flat major, which is our relative major. Let's go back to our scene. Let's go back here. Okay, so now let's take a look at it. This song is epic, y'all, and I need to play it every so often or I'll forget it. As a matter of fact, that's actually what the theme of the show is today. I'm playing songs I haven't played in a while that are tricky, and if you don't play them, you'll lose it. You'll forget it, okay? So we're working on some Master and Servant today. The part I was playing earlier is kind of the bridge of the song. Okay, now there's like a 5-part tutorial on my channel. It's all free. And you go check it out, and it'll walk you through. But it is epic, let me tell you. Anybody who's done it, I think 66 people or so have made it all the way through, all 5 parts. So congratulations to all 66 of you who made it through, because it's epic. Anyway, let's start with the top. All right, there's your actual intro. You could do it in unison if you want to, if you can do it. Something like that. Right, not bad. Okay, so now you got that. Now you got your bass line. Your actual bass line is this. Okay, so what you want to do is and you'll learn this in the lessons if you try the song. It breaks it into small chunks, right? How they say? They say, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time, right? So that's literally what this song is. It is an elephant of a song, but once you get it, you're gonna feel amazing. Okay, those are like kind of the parts of the song. Okay, this song is all about syncopation now. So now in the live version from Hamburg, the 84 version, they kind of play a little riff like this. Right, and yes, you do sustain the notes and everything the way I'm playing it, okay? So now, the cool part is this song does start you off nice and easy with the hands. So that would be the first riff you're gonna learn. It's like that, so it's... Oh, my bad. Wow, I have not played this slow in a while. Right? Do it again. Right? Like that, okay? So that is the first melody that you're going to kind of put in the right hand over this bass line. So the bass line is something I suggest to most people is to play along with the recorded version, and then definitely play along with the recorded version, and then play along with the live version from Hamburg. Just, put YouTube on in the background and try to play along with it. I would start by learning the bass line of the song, just the left hand, because the bass line does not stay there. It moves progressively up the keyboard all the way up to about to C. By the time you're done, it starts here. Right? And then it ends up here. Okay, but there's other ones, like when you get to the part, it's a lot like life. That's what's appealing if you despise. Throw away feeling from disposable fun. Then this is the one. Screwed it up, but you know what I mean? So and then even there, it does that part again. It's a lot like life. I think it's, where's that? Right? So you are going to learn that same bass line in all of those key changes that we're going to be going through. Okay, so that's why I said this song is epic, right? So let's go ahead and start at the top though. We got that basic lick. Starts on the second tap here. It's something like that, right? So it does start on the second one here too. So it's okay, so you got that part down. Now we got to go to our main riff of the song, which is right. This part is so tricky. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then down an octave. Okay, that is the entire riff there. Let's do it again. One more time. And I kind of go like this. I dance with these two fingers, my middle finger and my pointer. Just gotta be careful because it can totally get run away on you by accident, right? So, and you'll see when I play it right now, I screw it up all the time. But try to get it. I just need to go slower is what it is. Okay, so you got that. Now you got to put the hands together. Nice and easy. This is the trickiest part of the song, or one of them. There's a bunch of them, but I'm not going to lie to you. It's a tricky song. Here we go. I don't mean to discourage you. It's so challenging, but when you can get it, you totally can get this. Here we go. On when you get here. Where's that? Okay, like that. Sorry, I know you're not going to follow along with that, but here we go. So what I did to make this more palatable on the tutorials is I break it into like 4 parts or so, or maybe even 6 parts, 4 parts. Let me show you. I think it's 5 or 6 parts, maybe even. So here's part 1. That's it. Here we go. Now on this one, it's on the second tap. Right? That's part 2. Then part 3 would be, and part 4 would be, okay? And then you put them together, and then you can play the whole thing, all right? So let's do part 1 again. That's exactly how I practiced it too when I learned this myself. Oh, by the way, the way I'm showing you is the way I taught myself how to play it. It's very slow and very melodic. And yes, I spent hours, and yes, it was a long time to learn this song. It's so worth it. Right? You can get this, y'all. Part 1. Part 2. Part 3. Part 4. And then you put them all together. Part 2. I don't know why I tried to count right in the middle of that, but okay, let's start from the top. Part 1. Like that, okay? Now let's go to verse 1. Verse 1 is not so bad, y'all. This one is easier. It's just same bass line. You're just going to hold down some notes here. So there's a new game to play, you see. Game with added reality. Treat me like a dog, get me down on my knees. I always forget not to do that one. Let me just play it for you first, and then we'll slow it down. There's a new game we like to play, you see. Game with added reality. Treat me like a dog, get me down on my knees. We call it master and servant. We call it master and servant. Right? So that is verse 1. So it's like this. Master and servants. Master and servant. Right? Like that. Okay? So I know there's a lot for a live stream to try to digest at one time. That's why I made a 5-part tutorial on the channel here. So just you can find it, Master and Servant. It's 5 parts. Okay, I'm going to kind of walk you through it because otherwise we'd spend the whole hour on this song. And we easily could. But those are like, that's a good start, right? So that's verse 1. Okay, let me go ahead and show you what happens in verse 2. So after verse 1, we call it master and servant. Then they go back to the riff. Now you go to this one. It's a lot like life, right? It's a lot like life. This play between the sheep. Let me make sure I got it right. It's a lot. Okay, that's what we're going to learn next. That is verse 2. Okay, so let me show you the right hand. Okay, that way those of you who are programming it, you can program same bass line. And this part's tricky. That's what you're playing there, okay? So let's slow it down. Obviously, like I said, you're not going to learn this right now. You probably, hopefully, head over to the tutorial and take the tutorial. And I hate to sound like I'm selling it. It's free, so it's not like, I mean, maybe YouTube has some ads on there, but I ain't seeing any money out of it. So it's all good, though. I do this as a labor of love, and plus I want to learn the songs myself, right? So here we go. Okay, so here we go. What do we got? All right. Okay, it's a lot like life, this play between the sheets, with you on top and me underneath. Okay, so we're going like this. Then we go. Then up to G. Just walk down to the F. Then here we go. Once again. Then we do it again. And then quickly, the minute you hit this, it goes. Okay, let's do it again. So you go. Like that, okay? Here we go. Let's do it again. It's a lot like life. This play between the sheets with you on top and me underneath. Forget all about. I should actually hold the notes so you can see them. It's a lot like life. This play between the sheets with you on top and me underneath. Forget all about equality. Let's play master and servant. Let's play master and servant. I'm slowing it down for you. It's actually like this. It's that fast, actually. But I think the song's at 118. What does it say here? 128 beats per minute. Okay, so it's fast. You'll get there, though. You'll get there. And in the left hand, you're going. Wait, where's that? In here. And again, on the tutorials, I break it into little chunks. So you put the hands together. It's. Something like that, okay? So in the tutorial, it's actually more, like I say, it's more digestible. So that's kind of showing you like kind of sneak peek on how to play these parts. Okay, so let's do it with the left hand now. It's a lot like life. This play between the sheets. Oh my gosh, I want to rush it. On top and me underneath. Bounce, equality. Let's play master and servant. Let's play master and servant. Then you go to here, it's a lot like life. And that. So here we get the fingering right. So it's a lot like life. And that's what's appealing if you despise. Throw away feeling from disposable fun. Then this is the one. Okay, that's what we're going to learn next. So when it gets to the it's a lot like life part, now our bass line goes like this. Okay? Okay, so I use these three fingers here. I keep the pinky and the thumb open. Then I use my thumb. And then to the pinky. And then shift over. Okay, see, it's like dancing with your hands. And you can hit it with this one too, whatever's easiest. I try to memorize this part so I don't think about this hand. Right, like that, okay? So now we're just kind of holding notes in the right hand. It's a lot like life, and that's what's appealing if you despise. Throw away feeling from disposable fun. This is the one. And that is an old trick. That is just quarter notes, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the right hand and eighth notes in the left hand. And this is kind of a basic, I shouldn't say basic. It was something that I started learning as a child. Was syncopated rhythms, doing quarter notes in one hand and eighth, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, right? So that's a trick. When you get to that part, that's what it's doing. It's doing 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So it's and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. See how this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So that's just that trick. So we got it's a lot like life. That's what's appealing if you despise. Throw away feeling from disposable fun. This is the one, right? Then you go back to the top. Right? So now you get to the next verse. I want to get us to the break. So you do the next verse. What is it? Oh my gosh. Oh wait, where's the lyrics? Give me the lyrics. I think it's right here somewhere. Lyrics. Okay, here we go. It's a lot like live. Let's say that's what's appealing. Okay, so we went to that part. Domination. Okay, gosh, I couldn't believe I couldn't remember. So luckily, verse 3, domination is the name of the game. In better in life, they're both just the same, except in one you're fulfilled. At the end of the day, let's play master and servant, right? That verse is also played the same way. So domination's the name of the game. Better in life, they're both just the same, right? This whole part, all the way up to the. Okay, so that whole thing is repeated again for verse 3. Okay, so we're going to skip ahead and we're going to get to this part. This is the bridge. Now, here's what takes us into our final key of the song. It's going to go from here. It's going to be playing on a C now. So this is where we're going to be from here to the rest of the song. We're starting in C now. We moved up a whole step. We started here. Now we're starting on C. We moved up a whole step. My gosh. Okay, like that. To F, okay? And it starts on that bridge that goes like this. Okay, so I told you the song is epic. So now we're in here, and you're going to have to go to here for the other part. It's a lot like life, and that's what's appealing if you despise. Throw away feeling from disposable fun. Same thing, this is the one. Okay, so it's the same thing we learned up here. It's only here now. Right? So then you go back to C and you learn our main riff in C and an octave higher. Right? And then you sing over the top of that for the outro. Let's play master and servant, right? Master and servant. I don't think I've ever tried singing over it. Let's play master and servant. Master and servant. And then the song ends in the, I like ending it the way they do in Hamburg. It goes. Something like that. It's just C. No, don't go on the one. It's not on the one. Everybody thinks it's not. It's off sync. It's master and servant, and that's the way the song ends. Wow, we spent half the show on that song, but I mean, you could literally spend the whole hour. I know I brushed over everything, but that's one of those ones you've got to play. You got to practice it, and it's a good one. It's a really great exercise, especially when you can play it from beginning to end and you follow along either with the recording or you just do it by yourself. It feels really good. Anyway, let's go ahead and move forward. We're going to jump to the key of A minor, so that means I got to set it to C major. We're going to jump out of Depeche Mode. We do other songs besides Depeche Mode. I love, I was class of 89, so I grew up with some good music. Let's take a look at The Cure and take a look at Love Song now. This is from the Disintegration album, 1989, my senior year in high school. Let's go ahead and take a look at the key of A minor. Now, this song is tricky too. I got to change the keyboard back to a piano. I was playing it this morning, and it's also another one that I'm like, you know what? I better do this one today. All right, let's go ahead and see if these keys line up real quick. Right, we're starting with A minor. Let's put a little strings on. Where's that? A minor to C. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am home again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am whole again. Ah! This is tricky. Where's that? Oh, I got the fingering wrong, that's why. There we go. Oh my gosh. I love the chorus. Where's A minor? I will always love you, however far away. I will always love you, whatever words I say. I will always love you. I will. Let's go ahead and learn it now. Take the strings off. A minor. Yeah, A minor. Whenever I'm alone with you. It's kind of the simplest chord progression ever. Okay, it's literally A minor, G major, F major to E minor. All white keys. Isn't that beautiful? Rhyme? You make me feel like I am home again. Oh, you could play it. You could play a nice soft acoustic version. You make so ever I'm alone with you. You make me feel like I am home again. Right? You could play a real nice version, right? With just the chords, playing off the chords. Then you could do your lick. Something like that, right? So you could actually do maybe I should do that. We'll do a nice acoustic version one day. I'll have to look up some of the live versions, see if an acoustic version of it. Okay, but for right now, that's just kind of walking you through the chords. A minor, C, F to E minor, okay? That's not what we're playing though, however, so let's get our bass line going. Here's your A minor. I'm gonna play chords in the right hand so you know what chord we're in. Okay, the reason I'm playing that is so that you guys get that down because you're going to need it. So now there's a few melodies you got to learn, right? So right off the top of the song starts with like a very kind of a string kind of, maybe not strings, but it's just sustained notes starting on a C. So it's... Okay, now you got to put the hands together, right? So okay, now that's also it. I believe they're playing on the verse, right? Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am home again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am whole again. Like that, okay? Now, so that's the main riff of the song. It starts like that. Then you got this, again, same bass line, right? Now you're going to play this lick. It's similar, but it's not the same. This is the guitar riff now. Okay, so it's a little trickier to line up the hands, okay? That's why I started you with this more simple one. That is literally how slow, maybe even slower when I first was learning this song. I think I forget when I learned it, but okay, so. Okay, so that is that. Now let's get to that other riff. How's it go? Right, so it's right here. Oh my gosh, I can't do it slow. Let me do it fast first. Where's my fingering at? Here we go. That's why fingering is so important, because my muscle memory remembers how to do it. So that's what I got to get lined up here. Now, mind you, if you're in a tribute band or anything, like my friend Patrick from Germany, he's in a Depeche Mode though. Sounds like. You know, you don't even, be honest with you, let the guitar player play that riff because you literally only play it like twice and then you really don't hear it throughout the rest of the song. That's just my opinion. I am not a cheater, but in other words, if you can save yourself the headache, well, you know what I mean? It is the guitar riff anyway. Let the guitar player play it. No, but I mean, learn it. It is good to know. Okay, so in case you are by yourself or you got to fill in or the guitar player gets unplugged or something happens, right? I love how I'm discouraging you to take a shortcut. No, I shouldn't do that. Because I learned it, so you might as well learn it too. I just don't want to discourage you from learning it or even trying. It's like, oh, dude, that looks way too hard. It's really not, though. Right? So just keep going real slow. It's methodical, so it's... And play it very intentional like that, and then later you can go. See, and I screw it up all the time. That's why I needed to play this today, because I'm screwing it up. So actually, even I'm going to start over and start playing it slower again, till I get it. That's the beauty of it, though. It's like riding a bike. Once the muscle memory is there, you just have to like kind of get on that bike again, play it. Okay, so that is that first guitar riff, right? Now, I already walked you through the verse, which is a different melody that sounds very similar, right? Okay, so now let's get us to our other riff. Okay, so... Now, technically, it does play the E twice. I, for the life of me, have been trying to get that E in there, and my brain just hasn't unlocked it yet, you know, so it happens to me too, okay? But I'm showing you, for those of you who have a better brain and can do it, it goes like this. Okay, one more time. It's kind of a fast little run up here. Right, it may not play every time. I'm just right now off the top of my head, that's how I remember it. And I can't obviously listen to it live because we can't broadcast other people's stuff. Okay. So when I play it for right now, I don't get the second E in there, but I go like this. It's right here. Right? See if we can slow that down. So here we go. Got the fingering wrong, I think. So you want your on the A and middle finger. Like that, okay? And then like that. So your middle finger also on A. I almost had it. See, I tried to throw in the E and I screwed it up. So anyways, you get the point. So that's the other main riff. So far you've learned 3 riffs. Right? Then the other one. That's for the verses. Then you learn this riff. What's left? The chorus goes up to the key of F. However far away, A minor, I will always love you. Why am I singing it so messed up? It's however far away, I will always love you. Whatever words I say, I will always love you, right? So now it doesn't go like that, okay? But it's, let me show you the right hand first. Okay, starting on F. A minor to C major. So it's however far away, I will always love you. However long I stay, I will always love you. Whatever words I say, I will always love you. I will always love you. Right? Okay, so that's what's happening in the right hand. That's hard to do that without the left hand bass. But yeah. However far away, I will always love you. Whatever words I say, right? I will always love you. However long I stay. I got it all backwards. You get the point, right? Those of you who know the song, okay? So, left hand though. F, G, A minor to C, right? How do we get there? Like this. And you guys are going, God, you're crazy. Why are you going to make me do this? Because it's funky and it's fun to learn it. F, G, A minor, C. Like that, okay? Now we put the hands together. So obviously that's the hardest part right there. I would practice that. I did practice that, and I still practice it over and over. Nice and slow. My bad. I will always love you, however long I stay. I will always love you. I will always love you. Right, let's do that chorus again, nice and slow. All right, see where the notes line up. I will always love you. I will always love you. Something like that, right? That's a love song by The Cure. Wow, I've not played that one in a minute. And that's why I like to play these songs. They are so much fun to play, though. So thank you guys for bearing with me today. Let's go ahead and take a look at, let's move forward here. Woo! Okay, love song. Oh, here's another one. This is from the 1982. Let's go back to Depeche Mode. Okay, because those of you who tune in are like, dude, where's the Depeche Mode, man? Bring it on. Okay, let's go back to 1982. This is Martin Gore's album that he wrote. And this is one of my favorite album covers. It's my favorite. Rest in peace, Brian Griffin. He was such a nice man. The photographer who took the photo cover for A Broken Frame and Construction Time Again and Black Celebration, and he did Speak and Spell, all the album covers. Especially that Construction Time Again, that album cover is so epic, and so is a Broken Frame. And yes, that is an actual picture. It's a photograph on a large photograph. The woman with the sickle out in the field. Oh, yeah. That's a real picture. It's not doctored in any way, too. So props to him, man. It was also on featured on like Time Life's photograph of the century or something. It was really, really look. So check out Depeche Mode's Broken Frame album. This is The Sun and the Rainfall. Let's go ahead and change keys here. We are in the key of G major. Let's go to G. Let's take a look at The Sun and the Rainfall. Here we go. So let me, let's see. We'll just get what keyboard here, a piano or something. Maybe that's a little too harsh. Someone will call, something will fall and smash on the floor without reading the text. Know what comes next? I've seen it before, and it's painful. Things must change. We must rearrange them, or we'll have to estrange them. All that I'm saying, the game's not worth playing over and over again. You're the one I like best. You retain my interest. You're the only one. If it wasn't for you, don't know what I'd do. Unpredictable like the sun and the rainfall. Things must change. Must change. We must rearrange them, or we'll have to estrange them. All that I'm saying, the game's not worth playing over and over again. E minor, G major, A minor to C. Okay? Those are your main chords there. E minor, G major inverted. Okay? Still G major. Someone will call. G. Something will fall. A minor inverted. I think I'm doing it here. And then to C, E minor, G, A minor to C in root position there. C is at the bottom of the chord there, so it's root position. Okay, so someone will call, right? Something will fall and smash on the floor. Without reading the text, know what comes next. Seen it before. Stay in C here, and it's painful. Right, and then you go to your chorus, okay? So now let's work on a bass line here. How about that? Sounds like the album. And it works for both verses. You're the one I like best. You retain my interest. You're the only one. I loved how I tried to harmonize during the live performance, and it was so awful. Anyway, thank you guys for not tuning out after that. Okay, so anyway, if it wasn't for you, don't know what I do. Predictable like the sun and the rainbow. Right? So not bad. I would do that. Okay, because that is actually what they're playing. Something like that. Now, I don't know if they're doing chords in the right hand, but... Right, and then that leads us right into our chorus. And let me show you how that goes. It's G, things must change. Then to B, by itself, okay? Then back to G. Down to E, C, A, okay? And then I'll walk you through the rest. Okay, so it's like this. You're going to play part of the chord. Things must change. Then go to B by itself. Back to G. We must rearrange them. Now you're playing the bottom of the chord. You're playing, here's G major. You're playing the top of the G chord and then like that, okay? So it's going to be like this. And then what we know already, E minor, G, A to C. All that I'm saying, the game's not worth playing over and over again. Okay, so that part we already know, but it's this part. Things must change. B by itself. We must rearrange them. E by itself. Or we'll have to estrange them. This time it goes C, then A minor. The other one is A minor, then C, okay? So remember that. So let's do it again. Things must change. We must rearrange them. Or we'll have to estrange them. Now all that I'm saying, the game's not worth playing over and over again. Then this is the trickiest part of the song. That's the trickiest part of the song, but we'll learn that next, okay? So let's do that chorus one more time. Wow, I'm hot back here. Okay, let's rock and roll. Here we go. Things must change. My bad. Things must change. We must rearrange them, or we'll have to estrange them. All that I'm saying, the game's not worth playing over and over again. Now let's do it. Let's get the chord changes down. Right, so it's still E minor to G to C. Okay, that was the A, then the C. So okay, now you gotta try to get this. My bad. Here we go. This is why I wanted to practice this morning, because I've not done this in a while. And by this, I mean slow it down and play it slowly, like as to explain it to people. I've not done this in a while. I can play it fast. But I'm trying to slow it down because I want to play it. I'm playing it really sloppy. You know what I mean? I want to make it better. I'm trying to show you guys where the notes line up because this is the trickiest part of the song. Here. One more time. I know this is monotonous, but for those of you who want to learn this, this should help you. See it? And that's it. Then the outro is actually that, and you just sing over it. Things must change. Things must change. All that I'm saying is things must change over and over again, right? And you sing that over this. Anyway, that should be enough to kind of teach you. That's pretty much everything there is. But remember, there's full tutorials on the channel. They're all free. And we'll be plugging away. So we're going to keep working on some more songs in the background, and then we'll upload some more tutorials for you guys. You guys have a blessed and happy day. I'm going to sign out here. You guys, thank you so much for watching the show, and we will see you again tomorrow. Bye, everyone.